What are the initial skills you work on with a new puppy?
Well, one of the things that I want to do with a puppy, and I think that it's really important, as much content as we're putting out, I put out a lot of stuff where I'm working with a dog and I'm very silent. But in actuality, whenever I get a puppy, my own personal puppies, the thing that I want to teach them is I want to teach them the meaning of my voice. I want these dogs to hear my voice in context of something that's important or something that's important to them. So let me just be real practical for a second. I like to be feeding dogs out of my hand and saying good boy buddy or good puppy girl as I'm petting them. And what's happening is the dog is like, oh, okay, so your words are actually associated directly to me eating food and you stroking me across my back, which is a really, really powerful moment for the dog. I'm not necessarily saying the dog's name, I will sometimes, but the first thing I want to teach is just the importance of you hear me talking to you, and it's at the moment that you're receiving this immense amount of pleasure and this immense amount of comfort by me petting you. So that's one kind of general thing that I'm working at. To contrast that a little bit, if you just got a new puppy, I understand the excitement that comes with it, but be careful how much you use your voice. Be especially careful how much you use their name. And if they're doing something that you don't want them to do, please don't use their name to tell them no, because that's really a great way to begin to hurt your recall. Okay, now let's get practical and kind of a more, yeah, let's get this a little bit more practical. Let me get specific here. What skills do I think that pet owners should begin to teach? I think that pet owners should immediately begin to teach the dog the place stay. It's a very, very useful skill. I think pet owners should definitely deploy a lot of reward for the dogs for pottying in the correct area. Don't make it too complicated for yourself. If you've just got a new puppy, not too many potty areas. And this may make sense to some of you guys, or if you're doing this, not to make any fun of you, but if you bought a bunch of potty pads and you have them spread throughout your house and you're using that as a way to potty train your dog, that's going to be it's going to be really difficult for you to really tell the dog precisely that you don't want them to go in your home. If you're going to use potty pads because you're in an apartment or high rise, it might not be a bad idea to put it on your balcony or in one room that you're going to really focus in on and showing the dog that that's the one place to go. So you got the play stay, you got the potty training in the specific spot that you want the dog to use it for maybe the next 2 to 3 weeks. And then the last thing that I do when I'm a little bit different, man, I just love to show the dogs how to play together with me. I love to have the ball on the string. I love to have tug toys, and I like to get on the floor with my puppies. I also, for me, myself, and you might not be like this, but I like to get on the floor, on the ground, laying down, and have the puppies crawling over me. I'm wearing a hoodie. I'm letting them bite me. But that's something specific that I want my dogs to do. So those are kind of the big things I'm going to teach. The meaning of my voice, that I want you to lay on your place, that's really good. That I want you to know specifically where you should use the restroom, and that, hey, I'm way more fun than any other dog that you'll ever meet. Those are the big ones for me.